way outside.
Yeah, this devil being the White House, and he's gonna come down with great wrath on everybody. Yeah, and that says in the book of Revelation 12 verse 12
Okay.
that the devil should come down with great wrath because we have a short time to rule, and that devil is gonna come down with great wrath. That's what we see. That's gonna have more uproars, people world. That's gonna be like Arab people of all race, and then we're gonna be seeing more signs of that. And Trump, his own supporters are gonna be rising up against him as well.
He just literally, I'm on the phone with my Hispanic partner, and we talking about probably cars or something, and he just walk up to me. I've been seeing this. I want to say she's a so-called white Israelite woman, but she might be Caucasian. But either way, I seem like her spirit, she might be. But she came up to me, and then I'm noticing she's usually around her husband or whatever it'll be at the church. I'm like, as I'm on the phone with him, we talking about actually how women is. I went to my nana house the other night after a comedy club. I don't do comedy, but I do poetry at one of the comedy clubs. I'm coming from the comedy club. I'm always gonna check in on people. I gave them a lot of money, man. Because I was staying above them when they were staying below them. And my friend got killed. And mine, push comes to shove, the parents, his step parent, ended up staying downstairs, and they're Spanish, but he's black like us. And I ended up meeting him again. I met him out here, but I ended up in Houston, and I met him out there again. I believe his mother lived out there. They had a big house, Mercedes Benz trucks, and everything like that. But I'm trying to ask myself, why does my friend want to rob his house? I'm trying to push to get him a job as fast as I can, so this won't happen. But mom came to the car wash and said Ashley was the last one out, and he blew his back up. The guys that he was with, as they talking about what they about to do, Asian, some whatever they were talking about, and then me and my brother like, are you serious? I know in our head we like, y'all serious? And they was, and so surely but not surely, but they is. And anyway, man, I told her, man, I went to Nana crib, I buzzed the door. I said, Nana, she said, who is it? I said, it's Leo. I came to check up on you, see how you doing. I got my own place now. Go away. I'm asleep. That's Eve for you. But again, he came up to me or whatever, and then she said, "Are you okay?" Oh yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, she's like, "Who's that name?" She came up with a twin brother this time. Um, man, I'm like, Lee, you gotta make yourself happy. It's getting to the point where I can't really, I don't know why, man. I think they drain me with the word, bro. I'm so into the word, and they've been draining us so much. The Lord put it on my spirit where, man, I don't know what to tell her. I can't even get into the word where it was just to the point where it's just like, make yourself happy. Look what y'all been doing this long, man. Y'all been messed up since high school. You don't know how to keep a man? What you want me to tell you? I can only tell her the best way I can, man, because I was just telling him about Nana, and then, you know how women are, and then he just walk up to me. I know it from the church getting food pantry, and then someone on his spirit like, oh my God, it's never right. I'm never feeling good. I'm like, Eve, you got to make sure that you're happy because we're not going to always be here for you. Boom. I give a little hug, and I give him a hug, and that's that. You know, hey, we'll kick it later if we get the chance, you know. But y'all shot control my destiny. And whatever I got to get done, whether it's praying or my routines, I got too much going on. Like I said, if I see you, best believe it's going to be safety, bro. So it might just be out here in the open by the bus stop. But that's because that's on my spirit with y'all because y'all, I didn't have an Eve, man, in high school, and it turns out her family. It seemed like her family still loved me because I took that girl to church, man. And I done met my family met this woman, man. It's just like this young generation. I don't know what happened, man. You know, she folded, you know, but they telling me as I'm leaving the house, keep following your dream. This the grandma. This is Miss Ruby. This the grandmother. She's still kicking. And she ain't, man, bro. You see a spirit in somebody, it's just like they ain't getting no older. You ever felt that, man?
Oh yeah.
And she told me, man, I left them a good bread because the good bread is all we got at the barbershop. And I stayed with a pocket full of them. Grab two. Boom. Grab, grab the DJ stuff. And I put a sleep off for squad. Kids. I know all the dudes, bro. I know, you know that. Bro. You around it, Family DJs, I'm around all that stuff, bro. I'm an independent artist. We can have a partnership because I know what it is.
Right.
I was already with Swish House coming out here with my father before I came out here. My mama live out here, and I'm meeting these barbers that I knew from the sandbox. Now they know the DJ B Dub. They know Father DJ B Dub. They know the Bo deals. They know all that, bro. So it's just like this ain't nothing new to me. So it's just like me sweeping up the shop. I left that word for them, bro. I left that word, and it might not have been all the gifts in the world, but I let them know. Me and James got the same spirit. And I told James, as he a barber now, he got his own shop. I was telling James, because I know how to mess with people's head in a good way. Remember when I was just that kid looking for a friend, and I was telling him like certain things. He got remember the old Regal, and look how far we came, and we didn't got a lot of stuff taken from us. I'm pretty sure, but man, I will let them know, man. I don't know when is it gonna stop with the family beef with each other about the baby mama thing. But I always knew James as he got the same spirit as me. He might have got kids. You might call him a deadbeat dad, but I'm letting you know right now, man. I'm here to spread peace. I'm here to bring us together, bro. And I'm here to say, man, me and him got the same spirit, and our spirit is just understanding, bro. Straight up. That's just what it is, bro. You can't miss him. He be over there on Church of Knowledge, what we used to be. I used to be over there, but Gigi's over there on Ebony's Barbershop right there off Church of Knowledge off Evanston, right across the street from Evanston Township. It's over there. We gotta catch the purple line, but we over there, man. It's just like, yeah, man. I be having to be the peacemaker sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he worried about some girl, cause Big Mama ain't gonna play, bro. She see you stressing. She see you going through all this stuff. I got plagues too. I can't pop 100 pills. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I be having, man. They be wearing me out, man. Elder, brother.
All right, my brothers. All right.
It's my brother, bro. Period. Eve gonna be Eve though, but man, I be having to be the peacemaker at the barbershop. Big Mama like, look, oh, he worried about some girl, this and that. I'm letting you know, bro. We all got the weaknesses, bro. I ain't finna pop 100 pills, but I know that I have balance, and I gotta get to a point where I can't let the world get to me to the point where they will drain me. Just like how Eve, it seems like she not having an understanding, bro. Like, how seriously you think we could take you? You ain't been believing, and then you wonder why we got the fist mechanism when really we trying to figure out in our brain, how can y'all not keep a man, bro? It's just not making sense. And then you expect us to take you seriously. No, what I'm gonna do is I could be your friend. I can give you the word. But that's why we still here. That's what I can do for you. Because y'all can't get past this lower level stuff. I'm thinking big. I'm thinking about whatever stuff I gotta do here. I was telling my mom like, I told you they wearing me out. I told I told my mom like, look, mom, my whole everything I'm doing here, whether it's business ventures, whether it's music, it's not ego. It's for me to get up out of here I can get back to where I'm from. It irks me when I go to a food pantry and y'all got slave ships on the wall. It irks me. But like it's a joke or something. Black people joke. I'm not one of those people that got over here and I'm comfortable. I'm letting you know that right now. What everything I'm doing here, if they can't get past, is for me to get up out of here to get me some land and some gold. Hopefully in West Africa where it's more wealthy at, I should be okay. Because my history bothers me, bro. It really does. It really does, bro. Because it's become a thing where they laugh at it, and it's just like I told the white lady walking out the food pantry. I'm like, look, I don't know you from a can of paint. I got a sister that's biracial. All these people want to do is go in this food pantry, get this food, and get up out of here. They giving us hell and high water to get a job. They don't need to be looking at no slave ships on the wall. That's crazy stuff, and I'm tired of it. I gotta debunk my nieces and my nephews when they come home. That's already a tough job because the mama she want to talk crazy to me because she's spoiled as it is. Now you got Jake living under her now, under link card and food stamps under Section 8. When I was trying to tell my younger brother, I wouldn't be nowhere if it wasn't for him seeing in me, I'm gonna give you this, 500, $300, $100, $80, $60 because somebody don't see your vision because you in Chicago and you got a Southern mentality with being a fan of Lil Wayne, and it's gonna be hard because it's politics, but you come across heroes here and there, and they help you. And he was one of them. Whether it be you, whether it be the barbers in the shop, whether it be Paul DJ B Dub, huh. I understand, but it's gonna be tough because from Chicago. Whether Lil Wayne gets it tough, he gets it tough in New York if I'm not mistaken. So in certain states, you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. You gotta know it's real business suit and tie. You don't know that, then ask somebody. You know what I'm saying? You come around, they not gonna really kind of they understand it, but to the point where they don't understand because they're not gonna understand. You knew how it was out here. Why you out here? Oh, your mom. Okay, now. But just understand, it's gonna be arguing about it too. Most definitely. But yeah, man, it's all this stuff is just Yahawashi, man, just good and bad, bro. That's all it is, bro. Having discernment, bro. But yeah, man, shalom, peace and blessings, brother.
So you, brother.
Before
Always good
we
talk to you.
begin.
Yeah, how about you, my shot right?
Yeah.
Always
Oh,
have.
that's Jake right there, man. He a good brother, man. Tough love a mug, man. But at the same time, that's my brother. When I said that, I meant that because he smoked with me one day. But them girls up in there, I'm pretty sure they be giving him hell. Eve, man. And he a very smart brother, man. You know, I want to say he's a white brother, but in a sense, might be a Jake. But I'm gonna say he is a white brother, but I could be wrong, which we usually are sometimes because it's all about Yahweh, y'all shine His word. So I'm gonna run with that and just say like that's my brother regardless because that's my brother. He a black brother. So at the end of the day, he voted on me one day. One of the E's on there. All the other E's cool, but you see me one day, but you see that distance too. You see this is why this because he in the word. He gonna get to you. How you is. I came in there one day. I know how she is. Off and on, off and on. So boom, I come in there one day. Boom, meet up, happy, see me. Oh, you can sit in here and just go outside. I'm right here. I'm right outside the bus stop. Outside there. And there was another Eve. She didn't really understand. I guess she was one of her soldiers. So she tried to set her up to the point where sis, so she ain't Hispanic, so she thinks sis gonna get her up out of here. She put herself in. But really, you should have just been like, you know what, I'm cool. I'm not as friendly as everybody, but I'm a nice person. And I'm gonna let you know like this. I'm cool with it. I'm just to myself. And that would have been that. But no, you didn't do that. You do a lot. They doing a lot of stuff with a lot of these females doing these days. If you don't know how to move, they will set you up, tray something, and that's what happened that day. It got to the point where the police was our friend. Again, I'm letting them know I'm on good behavior, so the judge is on my side until I get up out of here to Vegas. Hopefully, it'll help my lifestyle so I can do my purpose, which is the music, other than the word and being lifted, because I can't be doing something in this strain. I got to get to somewhere where I can party and come home because I'm a homebody. But this is the lifestyle. I'm not going to be somewhere and the lifestyle is not clicking. I don't like confusion, so let's try Vegas. It should work. That's not who I am, though. That's just a job. Just like any other job. And she not understanding that. It seems like it seems like these so many girls, they really not made for the game. They don't got respect for the game, and therefore, I pray the best for you because you out here thinking, you out here thinking that man love you. Everybody ain't perfect all the time. It ain't always good times, and I could be your friend, but I'm not gonna sit here and sit up there and say that I'm gonna make you my wife, and we have a cat and mouse, and really just really hiding the way life is. Why are you hiding the way life is? No, I'm gonna set you for being Eve and not listening, and you gonna expect me to be a man that's not perfect, but I know how to bring kept my ass home. Like, it's usually a good man do because you're not gonna be all over the place. You already got too much going on. If he say I'm coming home to you, I think that's for a reason.
Yeah.
We trying to figure out why y'all for so young, for so long, y'all don't know how to keep a man. We gotta work on the younger generation and teach them the etiquette and the importance of having a man. Because what you have built is a defense mechanism. That man is scared to talk to y'all to a certain point. Where if he ain't already, they took it out the flesh because it's supposed to be two, which is the helpmate. There's no help. So He looked like Thor. He got one eyeball. Yeah, you Medusa. I gotta fight you out because you stopping me from my purpose to the point where it ain't nothing wrong with enjoying y'all because it's very enjoyable. But y'all ain't right, bro. Y'all ain't been right for a long time. And so it's just like when it's really telling you what it is. I'm gonna go home by myself. And I'm in the word, so I'm gonna be okay. I'm giving you the word, expect you to be the same thing because I can be your friend. I'm not in the flesh no more, but I'm grateful that he took us out the flesh because he really is showing us how theoretical this world is. Oh, they say we're not so handsome guys. That's to you. That ain't what Yahawashi say to us though. It depends on what's your projected of what handsome is because it's about this word. A good man's a good man. So whenever y'all ready, man. But right now we are winners, and it's gonna be like that. So we call us home, man. But again, it's just the respect for reputation, man. Man, bro, it's just like I'd rather just have you. I'd rather if I gotta get you a little apartment, bro, to have your peace. It's more about my peace. Okay, I'll buy you a little apartment. But us being in the same house, I got my nah. We ended up arguing again, and I'm nah, no, not gonna happen again. The judge then put her reputation on the line for me, and this to happen before. And you think she finna let me off the you think she can let me off the hook because I messed up again? I think not. I think that she's gonna call me a crazy person. I think she's not gonna put a reputation on me. I'm thinking that she's gonna let you go because I know better than that. So what they do is now they see a real man and they know the game. I don't want to mess with him. That's what they do. See, before it was, I know you a plant. I'm gonna go to the gentleman's club. I'm gonna go home in peace. They took away the job, get the job, they don't want to pay us. So now we face off with sis next door, which really we've been running from as it is because we know y'all don't believe. We've been showing y'all miracles, but y'all still gonna go home by yourself, see us on the porch. Cool. So what happened was now it's just like, man, you know what? Why not? Let me go talk to you. What happened? She done folded. She done went to your stepdad. She done told him all type of crazy stuff. And really you folded. Usually it's a hug and hi and bye, see you later. Nah, it's do what I say, and or it's my way or the highway. You can see that when she didn't went to your stepdad, she just said some crazy stuff. She could have just went to you, waited to you that morning, and said, "Look, I don't want no parts of this no more. I'm okay. I'm staying to myself." They don't do that. They want to do that to trade some shit. So what they do is, I'm gonna go to the stepdad, the owner of that house, that your mom living in. Cool, your mom nice. Why you went over there knowing how they is, which I do, but I'm in a position where they flip, which they've been flipping, and then they want to come back 2 weeks later and talk about some, hey, how you doing? I keep getting those people, bro, and it's just like, you know what? Hi, bye, dap you up, shake your hand, and I'm gone because I can't do nothing about them, and it's in my spirit to be a nice person. And it's been situations I've been attacked, bro. I'm pretty sure you've been attacked different types of ways, and it's on camera. And they'll salute you, bro. The good ones will salute you because you can't do nothing about them. You've been attacked by women. You've been attacked by men because they can't. They sense it as a threat that you stay to yourself, and they can't accept that we can't be together. You understand me? You can't. I know how to read people, so it's like you know you got a good man. You want to be just like all these other women. You just can't. You can't. Why can't you just be a mother figure for these women and be like, I got a good man, and this is just the way life is, and I'm tired of hiding like the rest of these people. I'm gonna be a mother figure for these women. They ain't gonna do it because I'm gonna tell you what like another person said, Charles White. He 1 foot one foot in, 1 foot out too. But
Oh yeah, you sure.
you better watch out. But
You sure.
Um, y'all want a man, but y'all want a mind at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And you get a good man, and you know the game, and you want to. Nah, it ain't none of that. We worn out. It's cool. We can be friends. cool. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Because me saying I'm your man, I'm cool. I'm not trying to fit no standards. I feel it, and I'm a person like that. If I'm on my spirit, I'm gonna say something. But I'm grateful, and I like the way I look. I like, bro. Like I said, bro, I ain't gonna fake nothing, bro. You know, I feel it, and if I'm not comfortable, you know what, you pretty, but I'm not trying to portray that because I feel that, and I want to be that for you. This is the flesh talking. I want to be that for you. But I also know that's not for me because if it was for me, that's me not being grateful. What I will say is, I like you hot. I want to be your friend, but I'm not stupid. And if you can't understand that this world is hell that we living in, and that they looking for your ass, I don't need to be with you. And that's just what it is right now. And most likely, come on, bro. Esau feeding them to us, bro. Ain't no, I mean, it's really all we all shot because he controlled everything. He controlled this movie, so yeah, we already know that Esau feeding everything, especially y'all to us. So you folding on me ain't got nothing to do with what I'm finna do today. Cameras, police. They know I'm on good behavior, and then we keep dealing with y'all people. And it keep happening. The other day, same one with the Hispanic girl from Burger King. She seen me. Okay, I'll give you my Facebook. It look hot. I get your number. I'll give you my Facebook. Okay, cool. I can't get into her Facebook. You know you're gonna see me almost every day hustling my squares. I couldn't get into the Facebook. Okay, cool. I'm playing along. I see her at the Burger King. Oh no, she coming from I'm saying this, bro. There's another brother, bro. I feel like he's gonna kill me sometimes. Came up to the she walking like she gonna get off work. She coming from church across the street. She seemed like she wanna come to the bus stop, but she's scared. So boom, she fade off. It's like she gonna go back across the street. I pop out. I'm like, hey, I couldn't get your Facebook. I don't want to be like a jerk or whatever, but I couldn't get it. I don't want you to think that I'm a jerk because I don't know. Maybe you can find it. Why you ain't hit me up? Your friend, stop playing with me. Boom. I can't get into it. Can you get it right? Because she told me to hold the bus for her the other day. I held the bus for her in the dark. I gave her a little side hug, whatever. We friends, whatever. So I'm trying to get to your Facebook. I can't find it. Okay, don't worry. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, boom. I'm, she on the phone or whatever. I'm trying to meet somebody to get a ride. Wait, she get to the, she's searching for somebody at church. She said, anybody in here? Anybody in here? You study the bathroom or something? I'm just trying, let me know if you gonna give me the Facebook or not, bro. Like, why do y'all keep doing this video? Y'all scaring me, bro. Y'all scaring the brothers out here, bro. Like, just say no. Like, a person shoot a shot, then that's what it is. But all that leering in, why do y'all keep doing that? That's creepy, bro. Let's say you don't like black people, say you racist, say you want to kill black people, say that. But knock it off. All the weirdo, the tape come out the back. Yeah, man. She said she had to use this me. She said she had to use the bathroom. I don't know. She said she gotta use the bathroom. Again, you should know this for her brother, bro. I did not follow her around. Boom, she right there. Boom, she right there, right? So she go around. She go around. She ain't finna walk all the way around this way. She walk around. A good brother gonna walk this way around. I went that way around, bro, to go back around this way to see if she dipped off on me. Boom, this whole ass nigga come out the back slocking. She looking for me. I'm finna just walk off. Bug out, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. And it seems like, honestly, bro, it's that same type of energy at these jobs, bro. It's miserable, bro. To the point where we're not even there, bro. And it's just like, I see why it'll take us off the clock to get away from that type of spirit. I just want to work and go home, man. What are y'all talking about? This gossip and stuff. What are y'all talking about? Ain't got nothing to do with us, bro. Man, tell me, be careful out here, Elder. You already know, bro. That's me, Scoop, stuff,
Yeah, I
He got me up. He tried that for that, bro. He all right. I used to dap him up like that, too, if I don't know you. That little style you got, bro. And I know you feeling what's different over here, too. You can give me and my brother a little side dap, like you don't know, but you know that word, though. I see you later, though. You already know, bro.
All right. Shop one. Yeah, about to shop right.
Keep trying, though.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, had a little conversation with that Judite brother I see all the time. But then yeah, this is part 4. Yeah, this is part four of. This is round four out here on the highways, the edge of G plus the concourse. Salaki for that because I was having a little conversation with a Judite brother that I see all the time. We was talking about current issues going on in the world and stuff like that within our inner circle and stuff like that. But this is the book of Second Edge, so I'm gonna continue when I left off at. So I ain't gonna be out here that long. I only got like 3% on my phone, so I had to switch over my older phone. So it was round four. This is round four, part two on the highways and hedges of the G Blessed Concourse on this July 19th, 2025 on this Saturday. So it's a lot for that. I had a long conversation with that Judite brother. Well, this is the book of Second Edge, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me, then he said, measured out the time diligently in itself with our sins and partial signs past, which I had told before. Right, so we're going to continue to be in the spirit of measuring the time diligently itself, occupying prophecies, because these prophecies are going to come to pass and be fulfilled. That's why we're measuring the time diligently itself. That's why we're prophesying against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. And the Heavenly Father is going to continue to put that modern day spiritual discernment on our mind. And we're measuring the time diligently itself because we live in the signs of the times. I was speaking to the Judite brother. We had that long conversation. I believe that the conversation lasted about 30, 40 minutes. And we was talking about and this credible orange, this Edomite over here in America. This current leader as the president, and this Edomite come down to Great Rapids, because he had nothing but a short time to rule, as that was Revelation 12 verse 12, that we was talking about. So yeah, these are the signs of the times, But once again, I was just talking to that Judite brother for a good 30, 40 minutes, so it's lucky for that. So I had to end the live stream because we was talking that long because my phone was on 1%. So I'm back here again for round four, part two of this. Hopefully I can be able to bring in a couple more scriptures before my phone died. I only got 2% on my other phone. So Salaki once again. Yep, this is the book of Second Edge, chapter 9, verse 2. It says, then thou shalt understand it is a very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which you made. Right, so we're going to continue to see the Heavenly Father visit this earth now, so more than ever. He's going to visit this earth with these increasing tornadoes, earthquakes, landslides, floodings, famines, and pestilent plagues as well, too. I'm going to bring out that Jeremiah 28, verse 8, and I'm going to close it out. So as I mentioned once again, on my regular phone that I normally use, I was talking to that Judite brother. He came up because I see him all the time when I'm out here teaching. So I was just speaking to him about 30, 40 minutes, So I had to switch my phone over. So we was talking that long. So I give that. Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before thee and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and the pestilence. Right, so this is what we out here doing right along with the elders and apostles who are out here in modern day times, and plus the areas that we've been scattered at. Because, we're returning back to who we are as being the servants and prophets unto the Heavenly Father Yahweh. So we're prophesying against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and the pestilence. Because these war, evil, and the pestilence are only going to continue to increase, and that's what we see in our world today. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close it out here on the highways and hedges of the Chief Blessed Concourse. So out here for the fourth time on this Saturday night. Was that July the 19th, 2025, round four, part two, through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahawashi on the highways and hedges of the Chief Blessed Concourse. And so with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Ba'ashem. And the Heavenly Father, the true name is Yahweh. And His Son begat the Son, Ba'ashem, in the name of Mashiach Yahawashi. Those are the true names of the ancient Belly of Lashma Kadash Mutan. And I say, Prophet Guns to the elders and apostles for Hakim Hakimah. Until next time, I will say, Kum Yasharala, and above all, Shalom.